ranked 74 in the world from the United States of America. Put your hands together for Krueger.
A Dubai debut for 19-year-old Ashlyn Krueger. The American wildcard is chasing her first ever major win at a WTA 1000 event, but her third career win over a top 30 player. She made a breakthrough on the tour last season and won her first title back in September.
Ranked number 21 in the world, her opponent from France. Put your hands together for Garcia.
Garcia is a former semi-finalist at these championships and is making a 10th appearance overall. She's had a difficult start to her season and has lost in the first round in both of her tournaments in the Middle East so far this year. Well, very good evening. Welcome to the centre court on the opening day of main draw action at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships. Garcia, former world number 4, the 16th seed, taking on the wild card from the United States. Ashlyn Krueger, 19 years old, making her debut here. A big serving American, and still in the very early stages of her career. She did win her first title in 2023, got her first ever main draw wins as well, midway through last season. Garcia, hugely experienced of course, playing at these championships for a team that jumps out of you is just how big and powerful she is, and you know she has that a big weapon with the serve, and it'll be really interesting to see how she copes in this environment.
Yes, for her to be in that tournament playing against Garcia, as we said, most a veteran, but it would be a good opportunity for her to showcase how she likes to play. As you mentioned, she likes going forward, she has a big serve, a lot of power coming from her ground strokes. But it's certainly a good opportunity for her today, and looks like she's enjoying herself on the court. And I really like her attitude. We haven't seen her a lot in recent years. She's just coming up in the ranking, but definitely would be a nice week for her to get all that experience behind her.
Yeah, she's had a few runs at big tournaments so far at tour level. Certainly she won her first title last year in Osaka, which will now, especially with that big serve and those weapons that you mentioned. But we know how good Garcia can be, and she won't be intimidated by the size of this event. She's played these types of events for many, many years now. It's the 10th time she's played here. It has been a difficult start to the season for her. She's had some difficult results. She's had some good ones as well. She beat Naomi Osaka at the Australian Open, lost to her again the other week. But this match does feel like it kind of depends on how Garcia starts and how she plays overall. It maybe is on her racket. If she plays well, then in theory she should come out on top.
Well, we know how good she is, Garcia. We said she's a lot of experience, but when she's on, she's really difficult to play because she has a big serve and it's a lot of power, but she's been as high as number 4 in the world, so she's definitely one of the best player on the tour. And as you mentioned, also big weapon with the serve, and I feel like when she starts her match with a big serve, then it really helps her game throughout the match, so it will be important.
Yeah, the serve for both players can be absolutely crucial. We often see Garcia, particularly on second serve, step up really high into the court. It'll be interesting to see what she does against Krueger, who's obviously got a big toss. She's chosen to serve. Just trying to bounce back after a couple of difficult results of late. She's not been beyond the second round of an event so far in 2024. She won some matches at the United Cup at the start of the season. She had a very good win actually at the start of the Australian Open, beat Naomi Osaka. Good performance there. And then lost to Magdalena Freck in the second round. Kind of sums up the Garcia we sometimes see. And when we look at the win probability, she is a favourite. But again, because of that unpredictability perhaps of how she's going to play, it gives Krueger an opportunity.